Bradley versus Marquez. This is one of the hardest fights I ever had to do a prediction for or anything else that I could think of. This fight is so close. Really it is. But I think Tim Bradley has the right game plan going into this fight. As great of a counterpuncher as Marquez is, Manny Pacquiao is a whole different animal. He's not fighting Manny Pacquiao this time. Pacquiao make a lot of mistakes and don't do anything of an adjustment in the fights. He normally start off doing something that Freddie told him to try. Then he stops and do what he normally does. Tim Bradley don't have a set system. Each fight, he would do something entirely different than he did in the previous fight. Now, in this fight, I see Tim's work ethic becoming a problem for Juan Manuel Marquez. Only because Marquez will be waiting to counter Tim Bradley off of Bradley's mistakes and hoping one shot is going to do it. Since he's been working with Heredia, whatever his name is, since he's been working with him, he has been putting on more muscle and less combinations for Marquez. And that's not what he needs. Marquez needs to throw combinations. He needs 3-punch combination counters off of Tim Bradley punches. He can't just throw one shot. In his last fight with Pacquiao, he got caught in throwing one shot a lot and not the combinations. Now, he did great work in that fight. In this fight, he's going to have to continue to go to Bradley's body. Bradley's conditioning is top. You know, I could put it in there with some of the best. His work ethic is going to be high, and he's going to keep Marquez busy. He's going to turn him. He's going to make him use his legs. Something Manny Pacquiao did not do. He's going to make him use them legs, them 40-year-old legs, and Bradley's going to make him turn. Now, Marquez could set traps for him and let Bradley get off balance and let him lean in and catch him with counters. And then we'll see how, Bradley's chin is when he's facing a guy who's a dynamite one-punch knockout artist. Because if Marquez gets you hurt, he can finish you. He's very intelligent with setting traps. But I'm going to lean with Tim Bradley on this fight because I think he's going to do enough to win the majority of the rounds. He's going to be a little too slick, too much movement for Marquez. Marquez is not that light on his toes, and at 40 years old, the movement might become a problem for him. We saw Mayweather give him a lot of movement and then stand in front of him and was able to dish it out. So, we'll see. This isn't Manny Pacquiao coming in with his head first and ready to get knocked out. I'm very intrigued. I mean, the draw, I can see this fight being a draw too. I mean, you can't pick wrong here. If you pick Marquez, you picked a great fighter and you picked a great pick. If you picked a draw, you picked a great pick. If you picked Bradley, you picked a good pick. This is a tough fight to call. This is about as even of a contest as you can make. And kudos to everybody that made this fight. Because I'm telling you, this was hard to do, to pick a winner of this fight. Tim Bradley by majority decision. Deuces.